Welcome DRUID enjoyers. Good message on the start. DRUID is getting 8% buff to all healing, so everything will feel just much better from our healing. Let's go straight to the business. So from starts, first priority is haste, then is mastery, then versatility, critical is the last one. If you want to go more for damage, less for healing, then exchange priority, put mastery lower and put versatility higher. That's better for damage and a little bit better for survival. From the talents, if you want exactly this talents, import string is in the description. You can also choose interrupt, I prefer typhoon, or you can just sacrifice little self heal and take both of them. Otherwise, usually the same thing everywhere. Let's go for gameplay. With DRUID, it's important to note about our mastery. That means it's increasing our other heals with every single healing item effect we have on the target. That means if we are healing even very little, like Spring Blossom or like Cultivation is very weak little heals, but these little heals are increasing heals of somebody else or somebody else, some other mechanics, some other heals, some better heals. So even when it's something healing a little, it's really good because it's increasing everything else. And also Life Bloom is counting as 3 stacks of mastery, so we are just keep spreading healing over time effects to empower our best heals. So even weakest one is doing something. Alright, let's go to priorities. There is 2 things that we should be always prepared, even if it's heal or not heal, just to be prepared. 2 life blooms, usually one on tank and second one on ranged DPS. Don't use on yourself, only if you are literally only one who is taking damage. If there is AoE, never on yourself, use on somebody else. Then second thing always prepared is our efflorescence. That's our shiny circle. That's not good spot to show it. So always keep it under the group. Prefer melees because they cannot move on range. Ranged can come on melee. So these 2 things we are always preparing. In the life blooms too. Then starting to get some damage. People health is getting lower. We are using our Growth Guardians. They are really effective. They are choosing best targets. Then cost very little mana. They have short cooldown. It's amazing ability. And they are not costing global cooldown. So anytime something is needed to heal and you have 3 ready, just pop it out, send it out. They'll be choosing their target on its own, so we don't even need to target someone. You just click it, they will start healing what is important to heal. Then we are using our Swiftment. Quite often we can only use it when there is some healing over time effect, some regrowth, bygrowth, or rejuvenation. Then we can use Swiftment. Now it's not consuming our heals, but it's extending. So don't worry, you are not losing any heals, you are even getting more. It's strong single target heal, and it's also empowering our next ability, so you can follow it with something else. Regular rejuvenation 150, wild growth 50%. So keep using Swiftment very often, really good ability. Then we are using our Scenario Ward. If nobody is lower than others, then just keep using it on tank. Otherwise use it on lowest health group member, it will just heal a little bit better. That a little spot healing what we quite miss with DRUID. Alright, then when we need to do AoEs, we are casting Wild Growth, but when no AoE is needed, then we are moving on and moving on to our spam of regrowths. We are just spamming regrowth. We are back to basics. This is what we do. We are just spamming regrowths. It is what it is, but yeah, DRUID is back to regrowths. And then on the end we have rejuvenation. Regrowth is better all the way than rejuvenation, but what you can do with rejuvenation is when you need to heal some burst, what we really lack with DRUID, then before that big burst damage comes to the group, you can prepare some rejuvenations before. So you already prepare some extra healing that in the free time before the damage comes, and then you don't need to bother by it, but it's healing there, so that's only good reason for that rejuvenation. But yeah, usually we just use regrowth instead of rejuvenation. So just to prepare for some burst, or just a little heal when you are just running between packs. Okay, still good. Moving to cooldowns is very simple, we don't have many. So we have our Nature Swiftness, usually just spot heal. And you can empower like Swiftment, 150 extra healing. Then we have Swiftment that is 100% increase healing. That means next regrowth will be absolutely massive heal. This was million, it was not even critical. And I didn't even have some Life Bloom, what is increasing mastery and blah blah blah, other healing over time effects. So you can do nice little combo with Nature Swiftness. If you combine it with it, Swiftment, huge single target fast heal. Then we have our Convoke, that's actually our only cooldown, and if you use it out of kitty form, it's more healing. If you use in kitty form, it's more damage. Sadly, it's just RNG, so sometimes it won't do enough healing or enough damage, but it's RNG, so nothing we can do. So in kitty for damage, out of kitty, more for healing. That's it. Just one short cooldown, and we hope for the best things happen from it. And then we have Herd of the Wild, and we are using this for damage, so you can just start casting balance spells. You don't need to be on all, and then if you go to kitty, you have combo point regeneration and increase physical damage. So this is our pure damage cooldown. We don't use this for any kind of healing. Little short note about damage. So we are spreading Sunfire on most of the targets and Moonfire if we don't have that many targets, and otherwise we are just going to kitty. We are spreading Raid, we are spreading Rip, we are using as many bleeds and as many damage over time effect as possible, and then we are just complementing with our balance cast ability or kitty abilities that are instants, but we want to put as many damage over time effects on enemies. That's how Druid is doing his shiny damage. So anyway, that will be everything from me. If you want a full guide, link will be also in the description, a completely explained guide about Druid. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. I will be gladly responding in any comment under the video as fast as possible. Thinking about liking and subscribing is helping me a lot. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.